Let's just open this now. As we was told by that guy. And more to read. We had a specific agreement, and I planned around it. The World Protector wasn't part of that agreement. You assured me that she and the girl would be alone, so the price of the job just went up. Send the coin to the alternated death drop, or you can sure will come calling. Doubt. Lord Regent, it's undoubtedly not worth your time, and I hesitate to even mention it, but apparently on the night of the Boyle party someone signed the guest book as Corvo Artano. It must be a perverse joke, surely. However, you asked to be notified of all such matters, and in truth, we never located the Royal Protector's body. So I thought it best to bring it to your attention. Sorry for troubling you with this matter. I know Lady Boyle was dear to you. Now, one of the advantages of the Sokolov's technologies is that they share the same magnetic sockets for the tanks of processed whale oil they use as fuel. When a tank is exhausted, another can be plugged in place with ease, and the process is simple enough that any common workman or even the lower guardsmen of the City Watch can handle the task. This applies to the Arc pylon and wall of light security system, as well as the power carriers used for transport by those few who are wealthy enough to afford them. The only obvious downside of Sokolov's design is the volatility of the tanks themselves. A few incidents have occurred resulting in damage to property or bodily harm whenever one of these tanks has exploded. Or how about the fact that they're just as easily removed by someone like Corvo? Now let's go and play that. And then kill the Lord Regent. And then go up to his protected room and take the last rune and kill the last guards.
If I explain, then you will see I am not at fault. My poverty eradication plan was meant to bring prosperity to the city, to rid us of those scoundrels who waste their days in filth and drink, without homes or occupations other than to beg for the coin for which the rest of us toil. And it was a simple plan. Bring the disease-bearing rats from the Pandician continent and let them take care of the poor for us. The plan worked perfectly at first. But the rats, it was as if they sought to undo me. They hid from the catchers and bred at sickening rate. Soon it didn't matter. Rich, poor, all were falling sick. And then people began to ask questions. The Empress assigned me to investigate whether the rats had been imported by a foreign power. I knew the truth would come out eventually, so there was no other way than to be rid of her and take power myself. She had to die, you see. She had to die. Bringing about the death of an Empress is not an easy thing. But it gave me the chance to attack the plague with some real authority. Quarantines, deportation of the sick. But there's always some idiot woman searching for her wretched lost babe, or some sniveling workman searching for his missing wife. And then quarantine is broken. But you can see how my plan should have worked. Would have worked if everyone had just followed orders.
Yeah. And now it's time for you to die. And then we'll find him down here.
What are you doing? I order you to put down your weapons. This is treason.
It's over, Hiram. Your head will roll for what you've done.
No! I'll make you rich men if you just let me go. I beg you.
You nearly destroyed this city. No amount of money will undo that.
But this grenade will undo you. Or me.
Ready for the walk to Coldridge Prison.
Yes, sir.
Or will destroy me by exploding myself. Seems like a mighty fine plan. I have played it right. Yeah. Well then, let's try that again. This is just throw a grenade right away.
What are you doing? I order you to put down your weapons. This is true.
I'll take care of that. Now, I think I actually want to upgrade Blink. It does make me capable of just thinking across here. Making it a little bit faster. Actually, I'm missing a few things in here. Like this. That picture of the Empress. Many of those who live through her reign will weep unto the ends of their lives over the pale beauty with the piercing eyes, and the foul end she met at the hands of her own twisted servant and protector. In her father's day, the Caldwins were thrusted into the limelight despite their distance to the throne, when the former dynasty provided no heirs. A prosperous age followed the emperor, but his daughter would have different luck. During her short life, political intrigue and minor conflicts created cracks in the empire, undermining unity across the Isles. The Red Plague, however, was a terror for which neither Empress Caldwin nor any other living being was prepared. Now I'm gonna go up and finish up the rest up here.
Someone help me out! Get behind it! Bring me along!
Well, that should take care of those guys. There's still a few left. And one of them is a tall boy. The other one is an overseer.
Damn! Someone's been killed!
Took far too much of my health. Need to buy a lot of healing potions next. Well, that's the way to get up, although you don't actually need it, since for some reason they have decided to place a door right beside. Well, Nord region. Since we have lost financial support of the Boyle family, things are dire and we have to make major cuts. The patrol boat station in Wrenhaven around the tower has been redeployed to Northern Bank to protect the few food shipments still trickling in from farmlands outside Dunwall. So I'm warning you now. This means that the approach to the tower through the waterlock is now exposed. It's unlikely that an attack will come from the river, but I know how you worry. Ironically, there's one thing working in our favor. Since the waterlock malfunctioned last month, that idiot who maintains the mode flow control hasn't been able to repair it, and with Sokolov missing, no one else is sure how to get the blasted thing working again. So, anyone conducting an assault from the river would have to climb up the pipes in the waterlock, which is hard to imagine.